Imagine going out to dinner and suddenly finding yourself involved in a murder mystery with someone like Angela Lansbury. The Killing Kompany creates interactive mysteries that involve everyone in the room as a way to further the creativity of corporate teams. John Avner is the artistic director and founder of the Killing Kompany, and that's with a K. He joins me now to talk about this highly unusual method. John, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Well, let's talk about this. We all know these parties and things like that, a murder mystery. Everybody in the room is going to get together to find out who done it. Before we start out, tell us how this would benefit companies.
It benefits them in actually several ways. Number one, it's pure entertainment when they want nothing just but entertainment. Because what we do is we write, create, produce, and perform a brand new murder mystery show every time. So what we do is we create a show which is about the business, about their industry, about their company. Plus, they give us information about their employees, and we make them our guest suspects. They don't have to learn any lines. They don't have to do anything other than be themselves and have fun. We throw them right into the act.
So you tailor this to each company that you're going to visit.
When we do these as team-building type of events, what we try to do is divide the group into teams, detective teams. And this way, as a team, they get to develop their team skills. They can analyze facts. They could evaluate, work together as a team, and then present their theories as a team, and they get to do this in group ballots. But most of all, what it gets to do is to get everyone to get to know each other, to take their shoes off, relax, and learn some things about themselves.
You know, that seems like such a basic issue in getting an organization to work together. And yet, you know, there still is very much the guy 2 desks down from you may not really know all that much about. And you may even feel funny trying to say, well, who's the photograph, you know, who's in the photograph there or whatever. There are barriers to getting to know people in a corporate world. People are competitive and cutthroat. Can you cut right through that?
Yes, it's amazing because you find people who you think are very, very quiet, all of a sudden you put them into this interactive type of show and they become a brand new person. I've heard this so many times. I never knew so-and-so laughed or that so-and-so was so funny. I've learned so much about the people that I work with. So 99.99% of the time, they're having a blast learning so much about each other.
That's amazing. Let's talk about, though, a specific company. You have to tailor this for a company here. Is that hard? Do you have to do a lot of research on the company?
Yes and no. Many of the times I'm able to get the information about the company just from their websites. But we also have a form questionnaire that we give to the companies that helps them help us prepare for the show. So, of course, the more information they're able to give us about their group and the people who are attending, the more fun it's going to be.
All right, so you've got a little background even on the participants who's going to be doing this, and so therefore you can really make it funny, entertaining, and highly personal in what can be an impersonal workplace here. What do you think the best thing that can come out of this for the people participating will be?
I think the best thing that they get out of it is the entertainment and getting to know their fellow workers better, to get to see them outside of the work environment and get to see how playful that their fellow workers can be too.
People lose sight of that so often in the corporate world. It's amazing. Now, what does a corporation have to pay for the privilege of having you actually do a murder there in your office? Actually,
not that much. Our prices are based upon the number of actors that they hire. And it starts, believe it or not, at a 2-actor minimum, and it goes up to 14 or 15. They can actually have these shows for as little as under $1,000. As actors, we basically just split the monies.
How'd you get the idea for this?
I got the idea, one of my first professional jobs, my first equity job, was I was the detective in Murder on Broadway at Sardi's, which was the first off-Broadway murder mystery show here in New York. And after that, other murder mystery companies were hiring me. And also being a writer and developing my writing skills at that time, I was starting to write for other companies, as well as writing legitimate plays that have been produced all over.
So wait a minute. So like in the words of the Broadway play A Chorus Line, you said, I can do that.
Yes, around 7 years ago. Matter of fact, that was exactly it.
Right.
Said, wait a second, I can do this.
You can do it, and you've been doing it ever since. The company is called the Killing Kompany, company starting with a K.
That's
John
right.
Avner, thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Sounds like fun.